KUMANG is a film that I think we haven't seen in the last 20 years, even more so if it was made locally.
The film KUMANG represents my culture, tradition, and also, most importantly, the women in my life.
Represents the pride of Iban or Dayak people.
A lot of people can relate, learn from the film KUMANG itself about my culture. So ever since I got into film industry, I've always wanted to come up with a traditional film.
It's a story that spans across generations, just two women navigating life, doing what they usually do, but span across generation.
Mariam is a village girl and she really rapat with her mom, Indai, and she also someone who willing to learn something new.
Aku menda kumang oleh ngajar orang berkeni kehidupan orang dia tu oleh nun agi nun nitiah ke utai gagak orang kelia bakal orang bertenun orang ngagak baju kuas tanya.
Young Mariam itself, she really portrayed that she is really proud of her culture and she really love Ngepan, the Ngepan in the story.
Kumang, teach me how to speak Iban.
2, 1, action!
Mariam, anak kita nolong Indai.
I'm excited for my friends to watch me on TV.
Aku nak sabar laban awak alak ke orang nemu kati penghidup kita Iban dulu kelia.
The most excited is I am in the film. So my friends and family need to watch this film.
Especially for like young generation like me, like we are the representation of our culture. So I'm excited for my family and friends and also people to watch Kumang.
Challenges aku melakon cerita tu laban aku nak tu ingat juga utai ke disebutnya dia. Jangan berulang kali aku nyebutnya. Manah gak sidak orang sidak balat sidak tu manah magang-magang very sabar dengan aku.
Challenge, I need to speak Iban.
I have to work with someone new and I have to know their character also and I have to kenal dengan lebih mendalam apakah watak Mariam ini and the watak also bertentangan with my personality, which is I am a cheerful person, but in this film I need to be sopan santun and the cry scene is also quite hard for me. This is my first time have to be sad in the film and I have to cry and I have to recall back everything that might be said.
It was my first time acting, so honestly I was quite nervous that I couldn't do the best. My scene is the hardest one, I think. I mean, yeah, the like more action.
This story is inspired by my ini, and she is Iban Balau, and Iban culture is rich. There's so much thing that you can learn about it, and I've always loved seeing her make little things, you know, in Iban culture, and it inspires me from there. Why I use Ngepan Kuas to represent the story in Kumang is because Ngepan Kuas is the originality of the traditional baju Iban, the traditional costume of baju Ngepan Iban. So Ngepan Kuas has its unique look than any other Ngepan that I've known of.
Orang ke ngasuh ku ngadu ke cerita ngau berlakon tu ianya ucuk kumpu Kim aku gagal lah gagati ninga cerita pasal cerita tu. Laban cerita tu macam baka kehidupan aku. Hari kumit sampai tua itu.
So why I chose Rumah Panjai Tanu is because I never really grew up there, honestly, but I've always loved how it looked like. It's traditional. It's an old structure. It's still because that is what Iban Rumah Panjai looked like before.
I was speaking to Kim, the director, on how we were going through the story and we realized that it has to be a story that needs to be told authentically. There have been many attempts to tell stories like this. It has always been in a fabricated environment, and we wanted to do something different this time around. We believe an environment changes things, and just like how an environment changes us, and the same way a story, when it's told in its authentic environment, I think covers the whole experience, even as a creator, as a DP who shoots it, all the way to the audience experiencing it.
So I feel like Kampung Tanu is very beautiful. And the moment I got in Rumah Tanu, I was like, this is where Kumang was, this is where I'm going to tell my story.
I'm excited for the audience to experience the story, the way Kumang is being shot and the story is being told, and what it entails in the film, because
Goal for Kumang is to inspire especially the younger generation out there, because it saddens me how a lot of the younger generation now, they are not really taught about their own culture.
I hope those who watches Kumang will be able to identify themselves on screen, to be able to see themselves and feel represented, and to be able to say, hey, that's me as well, that person looks like me.